Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to straighten your bike axle. So you can do this for any kind of axle. I have over here, for example, I was just straightening this one right here because it's from a three-wheel jogger. These are the quick release where you just press a button and you pull the whole wheel off. So I noticed for some reason this thing was bent, even though it's much thicker than a regular bike axle because they have to cut a slot for a C-clip and for this part. But I straightened this, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Keep in mind, you can't just keep straightening your axle because eventually it's going to break. Because every time you bend it, it gets weaker, right? But so what I do, let's say your axle is bent. First of all, get yourself a piece of glass. So I just got it from a piece of furniture or something, and you want to roll your axle on the glass and see how much of a wobble and how much noise it's making. So if it's straight, it should roll perfectly. So when you find where your bend is, what I find is the best is get yourself a slab of steel, because if you're using like wood, it's not going to work as good because it's getting deformed into the wood, and you're just hammering on your axle, weakening it. You only want to hit it a few times, only where the bend is. That way your axle remains as strong as possible. If you just keep hammering, you might be making it more bent. So check on the piece of glass or your flat piece of metal where that bend is. So this one I straightened because it was very severely bent, and now it's rolling good enough. And I checked it on the glass, or you could use granite. And so this one in the other video I showed how bent it was. It was like almost a quarter of eighth of an inch or something, like moving around. So what you want to do is find where the high spot is, line that up so it's pointing up, get your hammer and hit it right at that point, and then recheck it to see if it's straight now. So that could take a few hard hits, but if you're using it, like if you put it on concrete, again, it's not going to work as good because it's deforming into the concrete, so it's going to cut into the concrete. And with the metal, it's not going to dig into the metal, so you're going to get a much better result. But you could still do it on a piece of wood, I suppose, if you don't have something like this, right? Because I've done it before just on concrete, but it's not as good. And then again, check it on the glass if it's straight. You could do that on your quick release or whatever you have, whatever axle you have. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Oh, also, the reason why your axle is getting bent is because first of all, you shouldn't be riding off the curb. If you ride off the curb though, make sure to put all your weight onto the front tire, not just sit on the seat. That's gonna bend your axle almost for sure. Okay guys, have a nice day.